everybody, welcome back to the Light Side Music Reactions. Today we are reacting to another special request. This one is a request from Victor. So thank you, Victor, for this request. I've already reacted a couple times to a couple albums off of, or a couple songs off of Stryper's new album, which is called When We Were Kings. And Victor requested that I check out some more of the songs from that. And I love Stryper, and I have loved their new songs so far. So let's check out our third song off of Stryper's new album, When We Were Kings. This song is called Betrayed by Love, and this is the official music video, which dropped on October 15th. So they just now dropped their new music video for this song. Let's go ahead and check it out. Betrayed by Love. Okay, sounds like this one's going to be one of their ballads. And still rocking. Sounded good. Nice. Okay, this is very cool. I am liking this. It's not your standard Christian type song that is just all about worshiping Jesus and worshiping God and all this. I love you, God, I love you, Jesus sort of stuff, which is great. But I've noticed that, especially with contemporary Christian music, especially in recent years, it seems to be that's the only theme they talk about in most of their songs. I've been listening a lot more to it recently. It's been years since I really got into music. Becoming a full-time pastor, I've been dedicating most of my radio listening time to listening to sermons and stuff like that, and instead of listening to music. And so I have missed out on a lot of the music that's came out in the last 10, 15, 20 years or so. But now that I'm starting to get caught up on some of it, as you've seen me react to them on here, is a lot of times I'll go to analyze the lyrics, and I end up quoting the same scriptures, talking about the same topics that I just talked about in a previous reaction, because it seems like these days a lot of the new artists or the new music being put out by Christian artists is all on the same theme. It's I love you, God. I'm going to stand strong for you, God, which is great. But there's a lot more. I mean, there's 66 books in the Bible, and there's thousands and thousands and probably millions of verses in the Bible. There are so many topics that we can cover in our music that if all we're singing about is how much we love God and how much we love Jesus, as important as that is, there's more stuff to sing about, to let people know about God, especially if you're going to use your music as a tool to reach out to people and to share new messages with them. And so I like the fact that they are going off with a different message than you normally hear from Christian music. Talk about betrayal, in a relationship. And when I first saw the title, Betrayed by Love, I thought it was going to be a reference to Judas. In fact, I wrote a song at one point. Our band never did record it. I may have to record it at some point, just like kind of like a raw version just so I can get it out there. But it's called Betrayed by a Kiss. And it went through the different stages. The first verse talked about Jesus in the garden when he was arrested, betrayed by a kiss. And then it goes to the second verse and goes into a relationship. And then the third verse into another relationship. And it talks about different relationships where people are betrayed by a kiss. Now, in here, the lyrics and the chorus, it's saying, betrayed by love, deceived by truth. Now, you can't really be betrayed by love or by truth. Love and truth, in their purest form, are good things, and betrayal cannot be part of them. If you're betrayed, it's not by love, it's despite love or in spite of truth. And it's the deception that is, deceived by truth. You can't be deceived by truth, but you're deceived by the lie that's buried in the truth. And as Satan is the father of lies, so many times you see in Scripture, he mixes truth with lies. And so he puts in just enough truth to make you think that, okay, he's telling me the truth, so now I can trust him. And what comes next is the lie. And you have to watch out for that. And you have to be careful for wolves in sheep's clothing out there that will mix the truth with a lie. And so when you're not necessarily deceived by truth, but by the lie that is buried within the truth, the deceit that's in that. And betrayed not by love, but by the betrayal that is buried and disguised as love, or maybe lust, sort of thing. That is really, our society today, and for forever, it seems like we have replaced love with lust, especially in pop culture. Is when anybody talks about love anymore, it's all about lust. And so when somebody tells somebody that I love you, what they're really saying is I have lust for you. And we need to get beyond that as a culture and recognize that that is the deceit. That's not true love. And so you're not really betrayed by love, as they're saying here in the lyrics, but you're betrayed by the lust that is that distracts from love. And you're not deceived by the truth, but you're deceived by the deception that is buried within the truth, the lie disguised as truth. The first verse here, buried beneath where trust used to lie, I hear a sweet deceitful sigh. And so, hear that sweet sigh that on the surface makes you think, okay, from a guy's perspective, you're with that girl and then she gives out that sigh. It's like, oh, she's in love with me. This is love. But there is deceit within it. It's a deceitful sigh. Thoughts are woven in realms of deceit. A heart is broken and now incomplete. And of course, I don't want to say, I'm just saying this from a guy's perspective because I'm a guy. It works the other way around too. So I'm not narrowing it down and saying that it's just guys that go through this, and the ladies are the ones that are causing the problems. It goes both ways, believe me, I know. And so let's go ahead and get back into this. I'm loving the music. I like how it's a power ballad. I love the 80s power ballads, and Stryper was one of the kings of putting out these great Stryper ballads when we were kings. They're the title for this album. But anyway, they were kings of the power ballad, and so I'm really excited hearing this again, the same style. The harmonies in there sounding great. I love harmony in music, as I've said many times, and these guys are doing a great job of it. I've commented before about how Stryper, a lot of times their harmonies are kind of off a little bit. They're on par. They are definitely exactly hitting perfectly on here. There's no sour notes or anything, and I don't know if that's just his voice has improved over the years, which is unlikely, you would think. Usually your voice gets worse over the years as you get older. Either that or it's maybe it just is getting better. Or maybe it's the use of modern technology is to help to nail those notes. I remember when our band was in the studio, they helped out with some of our little flubs and stuff like that with the what do you call it? The auto tune. And so we made sure we didn't overuse it or anything. But yes, I admit it. Every once in a while they do the auto tune. We'd be just sour just a little bit on one note. They'd bring that note up just a little bit with that computer. It's just amazing technology. But anyway, I don't know if they've done that to where he tends to sing a little bit sharp from the note, or at least he did back in the 80s and 90s. If they could just bring that down just like a quarter step to be nailed, to nail the note just right perfectly, or not. But it's sounding great here. Let's get back into the second verse. Okay, once again, sounding great. Second verse, promises made were caught in the wind. When trust fled away, it exposed the wounds deep within. So promises made, whether that be the promise of I love you, or, the next step, marriage. And you make that ultimate promise, that vow that I'm going to be with you till death do us part. And then, that promise is made, and then the promise is broken. And that is when you feel betrayed by love. But once again, it's not love that's betraying you. It's the deception and the lust that maybe somebody else comes along, and that lust that once drew you two together is now drawing one of you apart and towards somebody else. And that's not love, that's lust. And so promises made makes me think of like a marriage that's broken. Caught in the wind, when trust fled away, it exposed the wounds deep within. All right, let's get back in and finish this out. Ooh, nice. Used to care, and now I don't care anymore. Nice guitar solo. Oh, it's unusual. They're fading out. Okay, that's unusual for a song to fade out like that. I would have expected, it wasn't that long of a song. I would expect them to just go ahead and finish it out. But the last verse there, I noticed on the lyrics here, the pain's hard to bear. They misspelled bear. They spelled it B-A-R-E to rhyme with stare, S-T-A-R-E. But in this usage, bear is B-E-A-R, to bear pain, to take it on, and to, I can't think of a synonym for it now, but B-E-A-R is how you would spell that. Little typos there, those things I noticed right away. I'm a stickler for spelling, pronunciation, and grammar. But anyway, great song. Thank you for recommending it. I am definitely going to be checking out some more songs off this album in the future. Go ahead and comment down below if you have any suggestions for music you want me to check out, and I will give you a shout out on the video in which I do the reaction to your suggestion. If you enjoyed this reaction, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you know when we add new content. And once again, thank you guys for watching. Before you leave, do all that stuff and then head over to the link in the description and check out the music video for this song Without the Interruptions. And let me know down in the comments what you think of it. Did you enjoy the song? Did you enjoy my reaction? And we'll see you next time on the Light Side Music Reactions. Have a great day, everybody. God bless and goodbye.